Hey everybody, it's Natural-Born Gamers here, and we are doing Kirby's Dreamland, which is the very first Kirby game to come out, and it came out for the Game Boy.
Yeah, I think you could just
really like
off there. I think you had a train of thought and then you lost it.
No, I just ended it in a weird tone. I would just say, you know, for the Game Boy and stuff, but I...
No, I don't care. I gotta take a shit. Bye.
Alright, go ahead.
Greens.
Yep. Little didn't know that this is actually Potland.
Don't let the Republicans know where it is.
Kirby's Dreamland. This is probably the third... Yes, the third Game Boy game I've ever played, ever. Because
I think I played this game a long time ago.
Well, like, I remember, like, I was introduced to Kirby's Dreamland from one of my cousins on my father's side of the family. I can't remember which one, but I remember that his older brother or older sister, I can't remember, but one of his older siblings used to always love to play the game, and I always had, like, my Game Boy Pocket when I was little. And I remembered that they used to have Super Mario Land 1 and 2, the first Tetris game, and then they also had Kirby's Dreamland. And I don't know what got me interested in playing Kirby's Dreamland. I guess the front cover got me interested or something like that, but yeah.
I really think I played this game on my Game Boy Color a long time ago.
Yeah, that or you could have just...
It looks really
That
familiar.
or you could have played another Kirby game that was on for the Game Boy Color. Oh, who knows?
All we know is that every Kirby game has at least one pot line.
Well, I guess you can say Green Greens is the Potland. And we're introduced to our first pot.
Is this tree always the first boss?
Wispy Woods? Yeah, I think so. No, I don't not for... You know, I'm trying to recollect the thought right now.
Recollect it.
Because I did play a Kirby game with this as the first boss that was black and white, so...
Yeah, well, Wispy Woods would be a boss that would be in the franchise. And he's always pathetically easy because, well, Kirby wasn't really meant for advanced players. Oh, Castle Lololo.
Castle Lololo? Really?
Or as Brain Scratch likes to call Trollololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololol Oh.
I gotta say, that guy actually does freaking creep me out when I saw that video. It doesn't really feel like he's anything humiliating. It just seems like he's one of those Halloween costumes you wear. Go to scare people with nightmares.
Ugh. But as I was getting...
So when did it decide? So when did it decide to make Kirby pink?
Kirby, they made Kirby pink in Kirby's Adventure, which came out for the NES about, I think, a year after this. I know that Kirby Adventure was one of the last couple of NES games on the NES lifespan before the Super Nintendo just took over.
It's just like this, the games of the past to be forgotten. I still have a bunch of fucking Sega Genesis games,
They're baby
and
food.
I can't find anyone to buy them.
You still have those Genesis games?
Yep.
Well, what are you selling them on?
eBay.
How much are you selling them on eBay?
$20 each.
Ah.
They're really old, and there's no others in existence probably.
No, there's others in existence. They just have people people sell them for like extremely high rates.
Yeah, I even have a freaking Star Wars Clone Trooper helmet. You know, one of those $100 ones you get from Comic-Con and all that shit.
Yeah.
have one of those. I'm selling it for $50 and no one's even buying
Huh.
it. It's never been opened.
Yeah, I remember. It's like on your dresser or something, isn't it?
Exactly. I put it in a box to sell and no one's buying it. I've gone down to $25 and no one's still bought it. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna wait.
Hey, Chris, where are you at the video right now?
524, 25, 26.
In this video, we'll talk only about how I am financially unsound.
Oh, where are you at right now, Chris?
537, 38.
Okay, I
39,
am
40.
so catch up with you.
Oh,
Because
cool.
my video decided to say currently unavailable at me, so I just restarted again. And we just fight Lololo and Lola and La La La. Easy bosses.
So, two guys going...
Well, a dude and a chick, but yeah.
Okay, so a male and a female version of that guy. You know, that actually sounds creepier. I can't believe I just said that.
Okay, well, as I was saying previously before my video decided to freeze on me,
That was
Kirby was originally was a game that was meant for beginners to the action adventure type of gameplay. So you'll find most Kirby games to be very, very easy, especially this one, since it's only 5 levels long. I'm not kidding you, it's only 5 levels long, and hell, can you even count the 5th level as a level? Because what you're doing is that you're in this giant room, and you're repeating the 4 previous levels again, and you're fighting their bosses again. We're not doing the whole level, though. You're just doing one section. You'll see what I mean once we get to it. And this is one of the first Kirby games that, you know, or the first and only Kirby game that, you know, we don't actually have the copy ability.
You mean he's not eating people?
Oh, he can eat people and spit them out, but that's all he can do. He can't copy their abilities, though.
Oh.
Can you swallow them?
He's got a real fat ass then, isn't he?
Yeah, he can swallow enemies, I guess, but Kirby's Dreamland was the first and only game that did not have the copy ability. You didn't get the copy ability until Kirby Adventure.
But wasn't it the first Kirby game ever?
What, Dreamland or Adventure?
Yeah.
No, of
Dreamland.
course. But, you know, they could have come up with the concept of the copy ability. I mean, it probably would have worked for Game Boy. I don't know why they would not include it. They could say,
Maybe they just didn't think of it yet.
well, that, and people could say, you know, because of Game Boy limitations, but it's kind of bullcrap because in the second Metroid game, there's all these power-ups and everything that you can have, so I don't know why they didn't implement it yet, but it's like you said, Chris, you know, they probably could have thought of it yet. I don't think HAL Laboratory thought of it. But I think if I remember, Kirby Dreamland 2, you don't have the copy ability either. But don't quote me on it though, because I'm trying to recollect the thought.
Too late.
And well, that was a boss. Right?
We're halfway done with the game.
Yeah, exactly. Halfway already? Jesus Christ.